Hello and welcome to Flush. My name is Heeva, and today we're going to walk through the assembly of our open style single shipper. Specifically today we're going to walk through it with the Candle Science of Modern Ceramic. We've got a few of their other vessels here, the Nordic and the Sonoma as well. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I like to do is just lay out each piece in your order and isolate them out. And I always like to start with the box, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll grab the box, and to start, we'll go ahead and locate each of the creases. And I always like to do a little bit of a pre-fold, so we'll go ahead and do that. What that does is help just visualize how the box is going to go together and minimizes the chance of any flap fighting you, especially if it's your first time folding the box and you're not quite sure how to get it going. So once we do that, we'll go ahead and grab these two flaps. We'll fold them up and in and down. And then from there, we'll go ahead and press in with our index finger. And with our remaining fingers, we'll go ahead and grab the side flaps, fold them in. And then at this point, I like to set the box on its back, push the front panel in. And then at this point, you can grab the box with one hand and it won't fall apart on you. We'll go ahead and orient it with one flap facing us here. And then we'll go ahead and fold that down and lock it into place. You can hear that audible snap sound. That's a good sound. That's going to tell you that the panel is locked into place. We'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Fold it down until you hear that lock. There it is. And then I like to fold the panel back, get it out of the way. It makes the box just easier to work with. So at this point, it's almost fully assembled, but we'll go ahead and set it aside as we put the insert together before it goes in the box. So we'll grab our insert pieces. You'll notice here we've got this long piece, which we like to call a base, then the dividers. These two dividers are identical, so it doesn't matter which ones you start with when folding. We'll just go ahead and stack them up there. The base piece is where we recommend starting, and we'll do the same thing. Find each crease and give them each a pre-fold. And we'll do the same thing with our dividers. You'll notice on the dividers there's only going to be one crease down the center. So you can fold it in half, set it aside, fold this in half, set it aside. And again, this is just a recommendation as you first fold the boxes. As you get into it and get into a flow, you'll find you probably don't have to do that as much, but definitely initially fold everything a little bit, and then it'll just really help you during the assembly. So we'll go ahead and grab the base piece again. It's basically symmetrical, with the exception of if you've got a notch cut out here, you can ignore that. But for the construction of it, we're going to go ahead and start with either side. Doesn't matter. What we'll do is fold the side that you have the slots on. We'll fold that side down completely and then fold it up 90 degrees. So if we do that again, we'll unfold. Fold it down completely and then up 90 degrees. We'll hold it with one hand in place and grab the divider. The divider we can go ahead and sandwich in half, then hold it with your other hand. At this point, you'll see that you've got these slots that look identical on both the base and the divider. Doesn't matter which ones you line up. We'll go ahead and pick one side, line it up with the slot. Sometimes if you give a little bit of a wiggle, it helps it find its home to go into place easily. You'll see that they want to start to friction into place, and that's perfect. That's what we want. But you don't have to push down all the way yet. We'll go ahead and grab the other side and do the same thing. Fold it down and up. And the last remaining slots will line up similarly. Give a little bit of a wiggle. There we go. And at this point, you can press all the way down. And press all the way until the tops sit flush. You should see them just cross right there and have a level surface. The last thing left to do is the same thing with the final divider. We'll go ahead and sandwich it in half. Locate the slots on the base piece. Give a little bit of a wiggle. There we go. And then press all the way down. And that's it. Pretty fast. Probably a lot faster than bubble wrapping. And now it's ready to accept the vessel. So at this point, you can put the vessel in there. If you want, you can put the insert first into the box. Doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer as you get into the flow of folding these things. You can push it into the box. It frictions into place. That's perfect. And we'll grab the vessel, place it in, and you'll see it'll fit nicely in there. Beautiful, perfect fit. It looks like that. On the top, you've got plenty of space for marketing materials. So if you like to include cards, really anything else that is part of your marketing collateral, we recommend putting it on top. You've also got plenty of space here underneath the lid of the box for custom labels or stickers from our friends at Avery, which we love using. Their labels look beautiful, and you can customize them yourself or order them from them already good to go. So that's a great option for decorating the box that way. At this point, we'll close it up. And part of the closing process, we recommend using a piece of craft reinforced tape. It's what we use here at Flush, but you can use any other packing tape, should work fine for you. And then looking on the outside of the box, we've got a bunch of panels to play with. Again, using custom labels from Avery or custom stamps is also pretty common and looks pretty cool. On the top of the box, we always size everything to hold a 4x6 shipping label, no problem. So you should be able to fit a standard shipping label there. And again, make the box your own. Customize it however you like. Make sure it's on brand for you. And that's it. That's the assembly of the single open style shipping box. Thank you for watching. I hope you love the boxes. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. Thanks again.